Martin Odegaard added a third after the break. David Raya picked up where he left off, didn't miss a beat. That's a testament to Spain's quality at the position. Because obviously they won the World Cup with Unai Simon in goal. But I think that they would win the World Cup with David Raya in goal with no drop-off in performance. But yeah, good way to start the season. And my father can't be reached because he's in heaven forever and ever. My father's favorite son is Anthony, Alex, and Nick DeChico. My father's favorite Lord is Andrew Joseph DeChico. Because my father knows me, and my father knows the standard that he set. And that crazy motherfucker said win forever. So I laugh with my father in heaven. But I praise the Lord God. I praise the Most High, Ra, for my father. Because, he raised all of his sons right. And he wasn't always home, he was working with the women's national team and with other footballing communities, soccer communities, youth around the United States, around the world. But I've got the best father in the world. And the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Like father, like son. And I said it earlier in the story, but I always praise the Lord God, but I always honor my mother and my father for raising my brothers and myself in the mountains of Vermont. Little Boy Scout activities, how to make a fire, how to do little things, and one of my favorite times with my father is the early mornings, when we went up to Vermont to ski at Ascutney and Okemo, and in particular at Ascutney, he would be up for first chair, and my brothers would sleep in, and I'd be up, and I'd go out with my father. They would get up, they would come out as well, and but I remember just being on the chairlift with him early in the morning, and when you got three brothers, like, that one-on-one time with my father was priceless. And, later in my adult life, working alongside him and being responsible for the brand of Soccer Plus camps and for the kids that came through our doors and the product on the field and the quality and the standard, having his respect, having his trust. That means more to me than anything anyone could ever offer me. And, being in boardrooms with him and doing corporate presentations with him and spending time in airports with him, airport bars, and, on the road with him. Again, it was towards the end of his life, but harkens back to those times on the chairlift. Whether we're working or we're playing, yeah, you never win against Tony DeChico and Andrew DeChico. So, if you don't know my father, you don't know me. And if you know my father, you know that he already defeated the world with a powerful sisterhood of women, leaders, athletes, mothers, sisters, daughters, babysitters. I don't know, privilege. Who was your babysitter growing up? Oh. The United States women's national team. And that's why, that's why I praise the Lord God for hiding me in the shadow of his wings. So that I could shelter his daughters in the shadow of my wings. Y'all should really listen to Diane DeChico. That'll put the whole world's minds at ease. I spoke with her on the phone the other day. She's down at the beach, Connecticut shore. But my mom knows I'm always good. As in, no one ever needs to worry about Drew, because Drew's got the whole game on lock. Because Drew's always good. My energy never fails. My soul is perfect. My love is perfect. And anyone that goes against me goes against God. And so I just carry my mother, and she gets scared sometimes, as women do, but I'm here, Mom. The kingdom of heaven is here. Debbie May, Heather, Ned, Kevin, Ted and Tony have a tea time this morning, sharing this wonderful Sabbath with you. And on that note, Wethersfield, I'm still here.